But the lady behind the counter told me that if you collect them all, you get a prize. And I was like, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Tonight, we're playing for the key. But yeah, other than that, like today was kind of a crazy day.
You use the key to start the process. See?
Oh, look at
see,
that.
They put enough underneath, so all you do is just basically lift up on it, and it cuts it, and then there we go.
Nice. And then there's probably a cork.
Oh, yeah. It's a good crack.
That's
a
clean.
good pop.
That's clean. Yeah, so I don't know who wants this, but like I said, maybe we'll just put it in the hat.
I think Pepe wants it.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Get all 5 keys all around his thing. It's like it's blinging, man. You want to slide your glass over here? I'll pour you.
One of 5.
1 of 5. Yeah, it feels like we're...
He's going Michael Phelps.
All right, all I need now is yours, Brady.
Yeah, it's like Kingdom Hearts. You gotta like collect all the keys to get through all the doors. So you'll be winning that, no problem. Yeah, I don't remember this alcohol at all, but apparently we've had it before, and apparently there's a whole game behind it. So hopefully we can collect them all by the end of the year. You know, it's kind of the goal.
Well, it's 91 proof, 45% alcohol. So this is based out of Kentucky, Louisville. So then I guess it's like you give us a reason to go out and do the whiskey mile.
The Whiskey Mile.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stops along with it. It has a bunch of distillers. And you could have samples and stuff like that. It's usually a tour.
Do I have to run? Sounds like a running event.
Sounds like some type of race.
Yeah.
No, you
like a
have to run.
5K.
Yeah, but you have to do shots every like 2 blocks or something like that.
Well, it's only a mile. So
That might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
That'd be like the
I ain't
whiskey.
running.
The Whiskey Olympics. You have to spin your head on a bat and then run to the next station.
I don't think anybody wants to be picking a vomit off the sidewalk there.
Well, you vomit, you lose. So
We
that's
can do
good.
it. We can do it on ice fishing when we're waiting for flags.
There we go.
Then we're running for more flags.
And we're sliding and running. A long mile on the ice, man. You're like, oh, we can do it.
Yeah, it's
I can do it. I'll do it anyway.
Yeah. He's like, I'll do this for fun.
The flag goes up, I'm running.
Yeah. Did you guys ever do like a beer Olympics or anything like that?
No, not.
No.
Or like even like a
I have before.
yeah.
I've
like
made a game out of it.
Okay.
I used to play a lot of high-low or any other variety of card games that you could turn into drinking
like
games.
during high school, I used to bring my hockey stick and hockey, drill a couple extra holes, and just try and shoot the puck into the holes.
Yeah. That could be good too.
But if you shoot it too far and it just keeps going,
That's right.
good luck.
Oh yeah.
There's no stopping you. You can be lying like
Skating
That
all the
thing's
way out.
gone. Yeah, that thing's gone.
Oh well.
Oh well.
they make more pucks every day.
Yeah.
I just find it funny, like you're just sitting out there jigging, and just all of a sudden a random puck just comes like sliding across. And you're just like looking across the lake. There's no one.
Yeah. It's like from 3 miles away. There's a guy looking at it.
It's like kind of watching the videos of people's ice shanties
Just getting blown away.
Yes,
Yes,
like run.
That is hilarious. I've seen that way too many times.
I've not seen in real life, but I have seen on TV.
It is
or on, like,
hilarious.
YouTube and stuff.
I've seen a video of a guy who's like tracking this object. It looks like a UFO or like something.
Is it a trampoline?
No, it's a tent. It's a full-on like graduation tent,
Like-
and it's just flying in the air. And he's like, "Whoa, no, it's coming closer!" And then it just flops down, and like his whole like work site that he was on just underneath the tent.
It's like beautiful, fully assembled. Like
Yeah.
get to work now.
Like, where did it come from, though?
I've
The
seen
real
that with
question.
like trampolines where it just like come from a windstorm, like gets picked up and like taken, and all of a sudden just gets like flopped down.
And it like lands
Like
perfectly. In
It's
the
just
next
like
yard.
it's supposed
Yeah.
to be there. Yeah. I was just like, huh.
Yeah.
Cool, I got a trampoline
Right,
today.
right.
Yeah, I didn't know I had that back there. Neat.
That's happened to my
Here
brother-in-law.
today, gone tomorrow. You know.
Yeah, it goes where it pleases. Okay. They say if you really love something, you got to be able to let it go.
Let it go. If it comes back,
If it comes back,
it really loves you.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. It's been like a long time since we've done a Btier episode, but just like welcome back to the show, everyone.
We did one early this week. We did one last week.
It's been a long time since we've done
Yes.
an episode.
Say
So
when Phil's been here. Yeah.
yeah. And yes, I did miss you. Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time. Not to get all like sappy right away, but
Look at that. He's
You
got
know.
he's romancing me.
yeah.
He's trying to get it out of his system.
Should have saw it Tuesday when I came over.
We were here on Tuesday.
He was here on Tuesday.
I came over.
Oh, you were here after
Yeah, yeah.
after later at night on
gotcha.
Tuesday, but he wasn't. You weren't here that long.
No,
you
I
guys
saw
like
that.
what you got? Yeah, I don't even know what you guys needed.
Her fingernail polish.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was like wondering like why you guys.
You were
there.
already 2 sheets to the wind by then.
Oh
I-
yeah. We started. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
They just
yeah.
switched over to Bud Light and stuff like that. So there's still some whiskey. There's
I
still some
forgot
Woodford.
we switched over to Bud Light, dude. I think me and Katie probably had like 32 beers together because we crushed out the rest of that pack that I had, and then we
Yeah.
had 18, and then we probably.
She brought was an 18 pack or 24 pack of Bud.
She brought an 18. I had a 12, and then I think we ended up just drinking more whiskey too. So like, I don't know if she drank more whiskey with me or not, but I know that Kayla was up till like 3, and she had to work in the morning, and she was pissed. Not really mad, but she's just like, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Don't worry, guys." She's like texting me in the morning. She's like, "God dang, I hate being hungover at work."
Oh, she was still drinking too. Oh man, that poor girl.
Yeah. So it is what it is, I guess.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, at least at our job, like you can kind of like work. It
Maybe,
sucks,
like-
but
Depends on who you have.
yeah. If you don't have like mental power, you gotta really do though. It's just really being with them. So it's like, you just gotta like, if you can be on top of that, you're gonna be fine. Like, that's the hard part, I guess. But yeah, she wanted to prove to the younger staff that you can like go up
You can
after
go
a
out
night
and-
out.
Yeah.
Which
And
is a
rally.
big deal. Which is a really big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of like younger kids nowadays will just like call out of work and they like don't care, and it's like, well, you should probably just like be at work because you have like a staff that's reliant on you, So I know like maybe that doesn't matter. So like, I'm thinking in terms of like the healthcare profession and stuff like that. I think when you go kind of like further away from that, and it's more like you're just doing back office work, you don't really need to get a lot of stuff done, Like, okay, one day you're going to miss work, and then it's going to take you 3 hours the next day to make it up. Whatever that might be, But, yeah, when it's like face-to-face customer stuff, I feel like that matters a lot more.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I don't know if maybe I'm just being like weird about it, but it's like, I think, when it's like you have to fill somebody in to that, it's kind of tougher than it would be to just like, oh yeah, we just don't have to do that work today and we get it done tomorrow, But yeah, so she wanted to prove to the younger staff that you can still show up after a night out, and it's a big deal, it's a big deal.
This upcoming generation is probably the ones that drink the least.
They don't
because
drink at
all
all.
the cell phones.
They don't
You
drink
have
at all.
one bad episode in public settings in the
It's
public
all
square.
there.
It's out there forever.
I said this the other night. I was like, I'm so glad I grew up before all the cell phones and the internet,
Right?
because
I did some stupid
all
shit.
the stupid shit I can remember isn't anywhere to be found. And we can tell this story or like all these stories, but there's no proof. Like you had to be there.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, that is the upside. That is the upside. I remember getting drunk and having the
it's not
sprinklers
all
kick on
online
and
now.
I'm doing
Like-
the worm and stuff like that. It's like
Or like
cell phones were even thought
or
of
even
that.
mugshots. My mugshot isn't like posted on any like group online or anything.
Oh, it's not even on lacrosse like LAX
No.
lockup. Okay.
Like
Yeah, that's
all
something to
that's
think about,
public
too.
now, and it's just like on all these groups and everything getting displayed all over. And it's just like mine was never like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'll
Right.
drink to that, I guess.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure it was in the newspaper somewhere, but like,
It's like the back pages,
yeah.
A little spicy. More spicy than I remember it. But that's okay. That's okay.
I think that's why you didn't really care to. It's okay. It's just guys this like small little spark of flavor and then just disappears.
Yeah, that's kind of, it's
be-
all in one.
It'd be a good ice
dude.
fishing one, just to stick in the hole and just sit there because it's gonna
Oh,
keep you
yeah.
warm. It's that spark.
I can see
and
that. I can see that. Yeah,
Keep you warm.
I like that.
Yeah.
We could do that. We could definitely do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking too, though, in terms of like, do you think, I mean, a lot of kids now, like you said, they have like one embarrassing incident and then they just like stop going out or whatever. 'cause
Or
it's all
the
on
cell
video,
phones are
whatever.
preventing them from having a mishap.
Or like regular connections with kids. I don't know. Like I'm really kind of thinking too, like they don't really drink alcohol as much.
Like
Like I think
other edibles or the other one hitters or something like that.
yeah,
They're more into
it's more
THC
like
than
weed or
alcohol.
something.
Yeah.
Which I guess I don't know
And
if
it's
that
not even
means
like
that you
they're doing it consistently. It's just like once in a while. It's not like everyday use.
Yeah.
Because you see all these videos and they're just like acting stupid off of like 2 hits.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that's like
But then
hindering
again,
the youth in a way?
Then again,
though?
like I've seen
whereas-
adults like that haven't smoked in 30 years and try weed now and go, here, try this. And they're just like acting the same way
Yeah.
because weed has gotten so much stronger in
Yeah.
the last
Not
30
your
years.
grandpa's
Like, yeah, it's
weed.
not.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
not-
have to
it's
say
not
even
the-
40 years now,
It's
man.
not the ditch
'Cause
weed
we're
that was
almost
out
at-
back that you have to pick up
Yeah,
the
it's
sticks,
like
sticks and
actually-
stems.
It's like tuned in now.
it doesn't come in a
Yeah.
brick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Not like the dirt. that
it's
you
not like
used to
it's not the
smoke.
hay
Yeah.
that you used to smoke. Like
Yeah. It's like actually
Yeah.
good
Happy
now.
trying passing off his weed.
Well, and that's another thing too, right? Because like a lot of these like younger kids, like, 20, 25 years old, whatever, you can almost see like their personalities change with like the weed that they're smoking now, where it's like they're not like whole anymore, like they're not like who they were way before that. I don't know if that's an issue though too. Like it could be like a different thing, and it's probably mainly geared towards like,
is that more like a mental problem than
well,
like?
it's probably like a psychotic break, and then they just like never go back to who they were.
Well, it's like the
before.
same as like
know?
LSD or like a mushroom, like
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
or
true too.
crack or.
But do
But
you think?
I think those are more stronger than if you have a really good hit off of a good joint or good weed. Because
Yeah.
I think it's like a lot of people, they get all this information overload, but they just don't know how to handle it. And it's like that could change a person's personality too, because now they're seeing all this information being thrown at them, whether it be just on their cell phone, stimulation from their eyes, their ears, their touch. It could be just too much for them, and it could change it for the better or for the worse. Some people will have one of those life-changing moments and never touch
No,
it
you
again.
hand me something really
Yeah.
good, I'm hitting it, and then I'm forgetting about everything else.
Yeah.
It is all about this now. Like,
Yeah.
here you go. Like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like younger, like again, that like younger generation, right? Since they aren't like getting belligerent drunk anymore, and like since they're not having that kind of like, because I
And
there's-
also, too, on
there's
top of that,
something
too,
to this, too.
DUIs are pretty disruptive, too, as well.
Oh yeah,
You know?
definitely.
So that, I think that really kind of holds back, because because they
we
really
got,
didn't
like,
start seeing
Uber
the...
now.
Well, they
and
don't
stuff.
even drive anymore.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
got
Right.
Uber, and I
Yeah,
mean,
they
a
have
lot of kids I know
accounts down Uber
don't
and
even-
Lyft.
don't even have licenses.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, my brother's
that's
have a
another
license. Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
He's 38, so...
And it's like I don't know. I always under this assumption that almost like embarrassment brings people together, So like if you're out there getting like belligerent drunk with your buddies, you guys are all doing dumb things, and you guys are like all just like doing whatever. You like make bonds a lot quicker
Oh,
than
yeah.
you do if everybody's just like high and not talking to each other, and they're like, maybe somebody's looking at their phone down here, and you're talking to a tapestry, and you got your
Talking to
friend.
the wall.
Yeah, your friend over here is
This
like
is a good painting.
your friend over here is like trying to find something to watch on
right.
TV or whatever. So like, that's not embarrassing to anybody, right? So it's like, okay, well, like we all smoke now, whatever. And then now
I remember
they're not
when
going
I
out
used to be
doing
like
dumb
that. Like,
things. They're not.
it's not like
Yeah.
it's not even that embarrassing. It's just like it all depends on who you're around, I guess.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I mean,
That's a good point.
And
It's a
all of
very
my
good point.
stuff like that isn't on the internet, so it's like I
Yeah.
don't have to worry about the whole
Well,
world seeing.
and then there's
like,
a level of embarrassment too.
Oh, yeah.
right. Like embarrassment with your friends, where like maybe one of your drunk buddies picked up a stop sign off the ground and started whipping it around.
See,
and
like
throwing
we
it.
used to steal like traffic cones and make
Yeah,
like steamrollers out of them.
yeah, that's
Ah,
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I don't know. I feel like the high kids like aren't doing that anymore. Even
No.
you know what I mean. Like they're not even doing that. Like they're not
Technology
even.
is so efficient that you don't have to be creative anymore, you know?
Yeah, they're like looking up.
We weren't
like,
even trying to do it. We were just walking. Hey, let's take this home. And then, hey, we want to smoke out of this. And we did.
Yeah, we made it happen.
There is a gal I follow on Instagram where she's a big time smoker, but her videos are hilarious, and it's like it's making her money. She's getting paid,
yeah.
and she's actually took a clump of ice cream, turned it into an ice cream cone, and turned that into a pipe.
Oh,
And she smoked it.
can
Like,
do, yeah.
That's like brilliant.
Then eat it afterwards.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then she just coughs her face out, they're just drooling and stuff like. But it's hilarious because she has some type of music behind it. Then she cuts it all up. It's like, this is just great. It's like, you're hilarious. Whoever's doing your clipping is doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah. Way back. This is like high school days. We didn't have an apple to smoke out of, right? And that was like our go-to. Like we just like, we'd put a pen through and we just stab it and then like stab it on this side and then just make like a choke on it real quick. Real easy.
Yeah.
Right. Easiest natural bowl you can ever do. Well, one day we did not have an apple. And my buddy grabbed a potato out of a potato sack in the bottom of the cupboard.
It works.
Sure. It was a great idea, right? So we like carved it out with like a pen and whatever, stabbed through it, made a choke, did the whole 9. And when we were done with the potato, instead of having a normal reaction to it where you just like throw it out in the garbage, or or
just make sure the parents don't see it,
or chop it up enough so you can just like throw it away, whatever. He tried to flush it down the toilet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
And that day he earned the name Mr. Potato Head. Okay.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Clogged the pipes instantly.
Yeah. Do you still call him that to this day?
I'll throw it around occasionally. I don't want to bring up old beef,
Old wounds, old embarrassments. Mr. Potato, that's hilarious.
It is, and the whole high school called him that, and it was on my watch. I shouldn't have let it happen, but it is
the wet bandit strike again.
Well, it's at least it's a positive name. It's not like something that's really derogatory.
It's really not that bad of a name.
No.
But it was the same guy who also like stabbed somebody with a fork. So we had a lot going on. Okay, we had a lot going. Tough couple of years.
Funny. Man, my brother stabbed me in the leg. I think this would have been the fall of '97. We were playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I'm just sitting there playing, and he happens to come over and just stabs me with a butter knife in my left knee. It's like, what the? It's like, do I just like, I'm just kind of stunned. Like, do I hit you? Do I do the brotherly thing and punish you, or just go like, what the? And just,
meanwhile, he didn't know it would go through you.
Yeah. Well, luckily it didn't. It just broke a little bit of skin, but nothing like where it's like, I need to go get
Not
stitches.
a kitchen knife. Like,
Not like a steak knife or a butcher knife. Yeah, that'd have been bad. That'd been even worse.
Don't stick that knife in your leg, Ricky Bobby.
And the funny thing was, I wasn't making fun of him that time.
Yeah, right.
It's like some of the times I deserved to get stabbed. That time I wasn't making fun of him.
Yeah, you're just doing nothing, and he just decided it was time. Like, yeah,
I've been
perfectly
stabbed
good
with pencils and pens, but nothing like a knife or.
Yeah. A fork looked like it would hurt. Like when my buddy did that, I don't even know like what he was thinking. He was like holding a fork and just forgot he was holding a fork, and he like threw it at this guy like right across from him at the lunch table. Just went like right through like his bottom eyelid.
Right here. That's close.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nowadays I'll get you
bullseye. I'm calling him bullseye now.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. He had to like pull.
He's on my dart team now.
He didn't really expect it to bleed much though, so he like pulled it out and it just like had holes like right here. He had to go get stitches. Like very unfortunate.
God damn.
Right. Got real lucky.
Yeah.
Well, my niece's mom stabbed her ex-husband. That was something. She actually found a man that wanted to put up with her marriage only lasted like, I don't know, like 8 months. And she's a raging alcoholic. And she just stabbed him, stuff like that. He took her back, and it's like, then eventually it's like she started doing whatever, and it was enough to break the camel's back. It was a good dude.
Yeah. I mean, the stab I feel like would be instant divorce papers.
Right.
I don't know.
But she was drunk, so it's like you kind of let it slide, but then it's like it just like everything else kind of piled in. It's like, we're done. See you later. Bye.
I don't think this will be in the news anymore, but have you guys seen that Cotton 4K affair with the
CEO?
CEO
at the Coldplay concert?
At that Coldplay concert of all places.
My feed is just full of the memes. The memes
so
are great.
Funny. Dude, my entire feed is just Cotton 4K. Like,
At a Coldplay concert?
At a Coldplay. Dude, that's a Coldplay.
Getting exposed by Coldplay.
It's a Coldplay, dude.
And then Shane Gillis giving an epic stand-up with the
Jaworski. Yeah, I saw that too.
I can't remember her name, but she was like shouting out. I can't remember her name, but her and her husband were there. They're friends in real life. and
Shane-
they were talking about WNBA, and she just
he's
clowned
getting
everybody.
a lot.
It's like,
He's getting a lot of shade for that Caitlin Clark joke.
oh yeah,
Well,
He's
that's what's the Caitlin Clark joke.
He said something about Caitlin Clark, just like joking around that Shane Gillis
Sure.
is a comedian.
Nah.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go see him in a few weeks.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm going to
Forgot he was-
Milwaukee.
Yeah, I forgot he was going to
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
it's gonna be myself. Dylan's coming. My buddy Robert's coming, and Ryan's coming too.
Nice.
Nice. That'll
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not see that one, but if I had to guess, a lot more people are more interested in the WNBA as of lately.
Basically, all I know is Caitlin Clark, essentially.
Oh, okay, all right.
But for the what I'm getting at
I
is
was
that
kind of wondering
Angel
why.
Reese.
Yeah.
There's a couple of
what I'm
the
getting
main
at, the
one.
couple he made fun of is like he complimented his friend's wife, and she's black, so it's like she's automatically assumed that she was part of the WNBA, but she wasn't. She's not even in the WNBA.
Not even,
And
no.
so he clowned on the entire audience,
yeah.
which was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably the best one in a while, not since Ricky Gervais and the Golden Globes when he
That
clowned
was
on
a
every-
while ago.
That was 2017, man. That was a
Yeah.
banger.
Oh, that
Or
had
just
to have
whenever
been
Jeff
before
Ross was
that.
out roasting anybody, you know.
Oh man,
like-
Jeff Ross is
Yeah.
That had to have been before 2017, unless
that's
if he
the-
did it again.
unless it was because the Gold Gloves are in
2015,
the
I think.
no, well no, because he was the golden. He was the. I did
He
the
wouldn't have
host
gotten
4 or
him-
5 times, and he was in the last one. It was right before the Me Too movement kicked off. Right before what was it?
Johnny
Harvey
Depp
Weinstein got
since-
arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is why right in that 2016, 2017 era.
Yeah, for some reason that feels like 2016 or 2015.
Mm-mm.
Because I think I was still in high school, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of my buddies, like, he's still on like the gaming org with me, but he like showed me on his phone like the Ricky Gervais speech, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" It's like I'm gonna look him up. You know, I like this guy. Like, you know, but that was like, yeah, that was before the Me Too stuff and everything that happened after that. I feel like that really culminated with that Johnny Depp, Amber Heard story. Like,
oh yeah.
as soon as that became like a trial, like that stuff all just started like wrapping back in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That was nuts. That was like still the funniest trial that I've seen in a long time. Like it was absurd.
Right. So last night I decided I was bored. I couldn't find anything I want to watch. It's like I'm gonna watch 28 Weeks Later. Spent 28 weeks later. It's like, oh, this should be a good movie to watch. Then I watched it, and it's like, oh, now I understand why I didn't like it, because it's like the biggest plot hole is that they kids come and start bringing people back into Britain, and the kids decided to escape. One, that's not going to happen on a military installation. They're not going to just walk out the front door. Number two, they bring back somebody in from the outside world that's a carrier, and then they didn't leave her locked up and secured. And her husband comes in, gives her a kiss, and it goes, the death is pretty brutal. Like the intro is phenomenal. It's the second act where it just went to because like this would not happen in real life, and it's like, man, you guys are, because like it's a British movie, but they're clowning on the American what's I'm looking for. American forces, but the movie had like Idris Elba in it, Jeremy Renner in it. It had some bangers, like some really good actors, but that whole plot hole is just so bad.
Yeah. Well, and you've seen the newest one too.
Yeah, that was
28 years.
This one, 28 years later is far better than that one. Far better.
All right.
Yeah, that one they brought. Well, they had roughly 22 years to proofread it and make it decent. So it's like,
Yeah,
so
but they're not gonna do that.
but-
they whip it up in a weekend.
Like Happy Gilmore 2 coming out. He's like,
Well, they
I
had,
guess I'll do a second
Yeah,
one.
yeah. It's not like he's planning it. Like
Apparently Eminem's in it.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Apparently he's gonna be the caddy that's like, you're not gonna make this putt, you jackass. Like that, the caddy.
Oh,
like,
that caddy.
okay.
yeah,
that'll be interesting.
should be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, I wonder if they're gonna have Drew Carey in there for The Price is Right. That would be epic.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it can't be Bob.
No.
That's how
R.I.P.
Stephen Colbert is done.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey and Family Feud.
Yeah, that
Might
could
be
be
pretty good.
That could be pretty
That
solid.
would be pretty good.
Yeah, I did see that they finally canceled that really bad show.
Like the late night show. I haven't watched a late night show in so long.
They're
though.
so bad. Ever since Craig Ferguson jumped
Yeah.
off the late, or I
I've
stopped.
never watched the late night show ever.
Yeah, that's good.
Ever.
You're better for it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I used to watch like John Oliver and Noah. What's his name? Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. Yep.
I used to watch those.
I know who
guys.
they are,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I've never watched.
No, as soon as you kind of realize that like they're obviously pushing an agenda too, it's kind of like, oh, okay, like the jokes kind of just don't land anymore, and then you're like, oh, okay, I gotta be done.
Yeah.
And that they said it was for financial reasons, but he was the only one tanking. He was the only one doing better than all the other ones, right? Bill Maher might still be on, or Bill Maher.
Well, he's still on HBO, but yes, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
But he's gotten a little bit more center left than he has been in years.
Yeah, and plus his show wasn't really like the same comedic thing, you know? Like Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, like
they're all spokesmen for
they're all
Pfizer.
They're all like the same exact hits. Like every single time they tell a joke, you're supposed to know when to laugh. The audience obviously hits every single time, which that wouldn't happen.
They have laugh tracks that they use.
Yeah, they have laugh tracks. They have like the signs in the audience, whatever. And like I think once you kind of just break it down for what it is, it's a lot like watching The Big Bang Theory without a laugh track. Or Friends without a laugh track. Yeah. And like it feels so like that scripted where you're just like, I don't know. Like you can't, it's not like real comedy. It's not like real funny. Like you're not like, oh, I'm dying because they're telling me a good joke. Right. It's like you're laughing at like the most peculiar part of their entire joke, and it's because of how bad it is, right? It's like it doesn't hit like everything,
The comedies have really just fallen off over the last 6-7 years. They really haven't. Everything has to be now backed by an IP because there's no way to make up on your money in the back end.
Yeah,
because like you look at like Dumb and Dumber or The Mask, like they weren't really big box office hits, but the DVD sales were astronomical. It's like you can make your money in the back end. Then after the market switched to DLC, it's like they've all kind of just tanked and nobody wants to take a risk. But then Disney's still cranking out some really movies.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
But they have the parks to back them up.
Yeah, they're never gonna stop making bad movies. But yeah, it's like because one good movie will like fund 20 bad ones. You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Like,
Consider the loss they took last year between Madam Web, the Marvels, whatever that cheap knockoff female Iron Man movie show is.
Ironheart, yeah.
Yeah, Ironheart. That was trash.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. Like the Marvels, like I haven't really watched.
Don't watch it.
The only thing that like I'm kind of surprised by and like you don't hear much about is like because James Gunn, he obviously did like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and stuff, and like he moved over to Superman now. Like the new Superman, you don't really hear about like comedy at all. I don't know. You don't really hear about like anything like, oh, it's like a funny movie to watch. Like go watch that, or a good movie to watch. Go watch that. So like. Yeah, superhero movies are in a tough spot. Like comedies in a rough spot. You almost have to like you have to dial yourself back and just watch like older, funnier movies. Watch the original Happy Gilmore. You know what I mean? Like, or watch like
just Little Nicky or
older shows, like older Sopranos. I don't know. Watch shows that came out a while ago, and
watch Ralphie May. Like,
oh man, he's dead, but man, he had a one racist bit it was a bit on racism and he nailed it on the head. It's like it was based in reality.
Yeah. But, a lot of stuff is just like now that media or entertainment's like not, it's not like Hollywood anymore. It's like you can go to like YouTube and you can watch a podcast, right? Like you can just, I don't know, like Shane Gillis, perfect example of this. He like rose up to that internet culture side where it's like you're not necessarily just watching it from like whatever the overlords want you to watch, right? All the good comedians like got pushed off those platforms a while ago.
Yeah, now they're all in Kill Tony.
Yeah, now I was gonna say they're Kill Tony. They're doing Joe Rogan.
That'd be a fun trip down to Austin to go to the
mothership.
Mothership. Oh, that you guys will like it. That is probably one of my favorite venues I've ever been to when it comes down to comedy. Very well organized, tightly packed, but it's like they did a phenomenal job to go in there. And the fun that thing is like it's always Joe Rogan friends, so you never know who's going to show up on there. But then again, Kill Tony has his own thing. But Kill Tony now travels around, so it's like he has the opportunity. Like we could probably run into like an hour or so of just bad bits, but he always usually has some banger to be able to keep it alive and stuff like that to make fun of him and such. But it's like I think it's a really good way for comedians to be able to make a name for themselves because a lot of people watch it and it's like and if Kill Tony or Tony really likes you, you have an opportunity to travel with him to the next event. and the next event after that. So it's like it opens up the door for real young comedians to do it. And I think it's like what Rogan started back in the early 2000s, like bringing in Joey Diaz, Ari Shaffir, Tony Hinchcliffe. I mean, all these guys, because Tony is blackballed by Hollywood because it's like he likes to make fun of the establishment.
Yeah. Well, and another thing about that too is like back in the day, like you didn't necessarily go viral. Like, you know, not everybody was like filming you on TikTok and hey, if you were funny, like, you know, you could make an audience on TikTok or whatever.
Right.
And going viral is like kind of hard to do. So like, you know, the average person, if they can catch that opportunity, think about it like when they do auditions for like The Voice or they do auditions for American Idol, everybody was in line for that, right?
Yeah.
Because the best singer in town might not get a spot on that, but they would at least have the opportunity to like sing to, you know, Simon Cowell or whatever. And if Simon Cowell like that, or again, if like Tony Hinchcliffe like that, they would bring you along and you'll become part of the tour. You'll become part of the carnival, right? Per se. And a lot of that is like gone out the window with the virality thing. Like if you are not funny, you won't go viral. Then you can't get your career in comedy, even though you might be on point, but just not for the short form content or whatever. So that does open up the opportunity to like where it is the old school version of getting famous. You get brought in, record label picks you up, record label distributes everything for you, you make money, right? And now it's like, hopefully you can go to Tony Hinchcliffe or you can go to Kill Tony. You get like a minute on spot. If you make enough people laugh, they'll bring you along, you know, and that's kind of like what it is now.
And the upside is too, there's you can get on to Kill Tony frequently too. So it's like you have the opportunity to do it more than once, especially if you're only been doing it because a lot of like when I've watched some of his shows, a lot of the comedians are 5 or 10 years in. Well, you really, it takes a while to find your vibe, especially only a minute worth of work. That's not easy to be able to pull off a laugh every 10 seconds or a laugh every 15 seconds. It's not an easy thing to be able to pull off. And plus it's a lot of pressure because like you're going through your mind to figure out what the best thing goes for. But I watched him because he did one of his specials and they released it on Netflix. And it's like some of the people that he brought on that actually like, hey, I would like to invite you back on, were not that funny, but he sees they have like audience presence or control, or they have like just some fine tuning, some mentorship to really bring them along and such.
Yeah, like crowd control is a really big thing. If you can like command a crowd, like even if you're not funny and all the delivery is like not quite on time, you could probably get somebody like him to just like be, hey, write this into your joke instead, and then boom, you might start hitting, you know. And yeah, if he can see that, he wants you to come along, right? Because that helps his brand grow bigger too.
Oh yeah.
And that's always been like a thing too, like the mutual like growing, like the mutual exclusion or whatever, where it's like you grow with everybody else who's doing everything that you're doing, because you guys are all gonna get better at it from that, right?
And on top of like, and if you become really famous, then you get invited onto Theo Vaughn's podcast, and then you get invited on Joe Rogan's podcast, and that's when really shit changes for you.
Yeah,
because it's like the Joe Rogan effect is real.
Or Two Bears.
Yeah. And then the Santino and Bobby Lee and such, like, but basically Santino's carrying Bobby Lee and such. But those guys got in some hot water here a while ago.
But you get funny enough after that, then you get your own special out there. Then you get.
Yeah. Did you guys ever check out Andrew Schultz's last special?
I have not watched yet.
Okay. Definitely worth a watch. Probably one of the better ones out there. I don't know about the best one, but obviously there's always going to be better comics, or there's always going to be something. But he was up for like a Grammy for it, and I think he obviously didn't get it just because I think he had Trump on the podcast that he does like a week before, and then his manager called him and was like, well, you can't win the thing now, so like that's fine, whatever. But he was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I don't know, Flagrant's pretty funny, like his podcast that he does with oh my god, I can't even think of the people on it now, but it's definitely worth like a watch. But yeah, Andrew Schultz's last special, great. Like it just, everything hit. It was like buy the book, you know, for comics. Better than anything I've seen in a while. But you know, I think Netflix did the deal with him, and then he like hasn't have to do one now for a while, because you make a good enough chunk of money and then you can kind of live on it for a minute.
And he does that fear of loss type things too, where it's like you like, I'm gonna release the episode on this particular platform. It's this amount of money to be able to do it, and then it's like I'm gonna shut it down. And then you wait 6 months, then you release it on VOD and go from there. Because in this way, then you're able to control your master, control all your publishing rights, and go from there. Because a lot of people don't like what Hollywood does to people when you sold out, like SOULED to the hierarchs in that cesspool.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's all changing, like we're saying. So I don't know. And now everybody can just be famous. Now it's gonna be like, Phil, Jeff, Brady, Brad. No last names, we're all gonna be famous.
That's fine.
Can't really do
They
anything
don't need
about
to
it.
know my last name.
Yeah, they shouldn't know my last name.
Well, get this. I posted one of like the video that you liked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now they took the sound, they muted it.
No way.
Yeah, they muted it.
Why?
On Instagram, you can listen to it, but on Facebook, you can't listen to the audio.
Way.
On Facebook, we're getting banned again?
Yeah, it was because I have it linked up to. So I have Instagram linked up to my private page.
He posted a video to his private
it's just the
page.
two of you guys. Yeah, it's just the two of you guys. Yeah.
You're not even on it.
We're getting banned.
Yeah.
They don't
It's not banned. It's just the sound is muted on it because it's like, what? Where's his head? Because it was a hilarious bit because it's like it was like something about crack and you go like.
It was
Chat GPT recommends
yes.
It's a great,
you're like,
one.
And I was like, oh, crack.
That's funny.
It's just you pointing, going,
yeah, you got me. Yeah. No, I don't know. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Wait, why? Yeah.
I have no idea.
I bet it's the CIA.
Mm-hmm.
It's the government.
Yeah, the government, man.
Police.
I tell you.
They're like, oh, we're the ones introducing crack, okay? Not AI.
They got to investigate.
God forbid. It's not the FBI.
They got to investigate
not AI,
themselves first, okay? Let's be honest. They got to investigate themselves.
So here's a question for you guys. What is your curse?
My curse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already know the answer to mine, so it's like it's up to you guys to figure out what yours is.
I feel like I kind of know the answer to mine. So like, mine is not being able to relax for that long.
Okay.
And I get like anxious about it. So like if I'm like 2 days off of doing nothing, say I'm like fresh out of work and I'm like got nothing to do for 2 days, I am panicking.
Idle hands essentially is what you're going for. It's like you just
idle hands do the devil's work or whatever, right? So it's like idle hands, I gotta like do something with it. But yeah, I'm always working. Like if I'm not working, I feel anxious about it, and if I'm not anxious, then I feel like I'm losing time. And that's a big thing. Like having time to do things, but like also knowing that like I don't have enough time to do everything that I want. So
how about you, Phil?
I can't think of one.
Mm-hmm. So to what you have a chance to think. So it's like I just happened to come across this random meme. It's like go into ChatGPT or Grok or on any AI platform and type in Grok and then type in there you ask it what is my curse and please do not explain. And mine came up. You never settle. I never settle. It's like
okay,
facts, man.
How does it know that?
I have no idea,
just
man.
From like past interactions with it. It's like
interaction is a plus. It's like I also plug in.
It's always listening.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then on top of it too, it's like it has. I recommend. I ask it to like build stuff off of podcasts and stuff like that too as well. So that's what it is. It's like my curse is I never settle. I'm always constantly moving on. Not necessarily moving on to the next thing, but I'm always moving on.
I feel like that's not really a curse.
I think mine's the opposite. It's the procrastination. I think I procrastinate until it's like last minute, and then I'll do it.
Okay.
That's not that bad either.
It can be.
Depends what it is.
like it can be.
Mm-hmm.
No, I feel both of them. I feel like the procrastination thing.
Curse.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Well, procrastination sucks because like you have to do something and then you just like
I'll get it done.
Don't do it.
I'll get it done.
And then you do it really sloppily at the end. You're like, oh, okay.
But I got it done.
You did get it done,
Mm-hmm.
right? You did get it done. But there's something about that too. Like I feel like some of the best people, like the most productive people I know, do push things back. Like they're just like, oh yeah, I'll get it done tomorrow. I'll get it done the next day, and then it forces them to get it done in like a day, And they're like, and it ends up looking just as good as, if not better than, the thing that I would have come up with over the last like week. You know what I mean?
But it also gives you that thrill of the anxiety, but it also makes you be clearer because
it's kind of like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I need to get this done.
And the clarity comes in there, and it's like, especially whatever your creativity.
Well, then
you're
you're just
on,
trying to like shortcut it.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it still looks good at the end of the day. I'm calling that a win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You almost like there's almost like a skill involved with it, where it's like
I'm playing Tetris. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like fitting it in last second. And you're like, okay, well, then you just cleared 4 lines, and that's great, you know. But yeah, it's like I just imagine like if you were able to take the procrastination trait and combine it with the never settle trait, what you could come up with. Because you'd be like Elon Musk out there. You'd be like 6 companies deep. You're going to Mars tomorrow or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're never settling, but you're also like always, you're not even like, you know, it's like you're procrastinating, but you're like getting everything done in 2 minutes, you know, or whatever.
Also, it's like legal weed, you know, procrastinate, you know, you'll get it by this date. Oh, we're going to push that back. Oh. Yeah, you'll get it.
I feel like that's just like the legal system, but yeah,
that's just big pharma.
They wait till the last.
That's just the lobbyists from big pharma. It's like, don't touch this.
Yeah,
drag your feet on it.
The legal system takes forever.
Too late.
That's pretty much what it is. Well, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that's the thing. Like that, I don't know if I can equate it to that. Okay.
So what I've done with the procrastination never settling, what I've done now is like I'll go out, like today I had like 15 minutes. So I went in there and I grabbed a whole bunch of my episodes, old episodes. Threw them up on all the social media platforms, but I scheduled them out. So this way that I'm always, I guarantee I always something, once I have like 10 days out, well, now I can add more to it, but then I'm also posting random times, stuff like that. Let's see, on YouTube, I'm scheduled out on my own personal page up to like 7-8 days now. But every time I come up with something, if I post on TikTok, I need to take the exact same video, post it here, and here, schedule it all out. This way I'm just constantly hitting the benchmarks that you can get bonuses from. Yeah. Just hopefully that the algorithm hits and goes from there. So that's like a lot of my memes that I post on my Bucks of America things are all reels, because reels, if they take off, you get more money from it because you get ads from it. So it's like, it could be like a 30-second reel, but or like a 3 or 7 second reel, but it's like I could generate ads from it. It just got, I'm hoping I'm hitting the right thing, because the interaction to some of my posts have been ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, and you had mentioned something real quick too. You were like, you set a 15-minute timer and then you do that.
No, I just had a random 15 minutes.
Oh, you just took 15 minutes.
But it's like, it's just one of those things like I have nothing going on at work. I'm not working on anything in particular, because right now I was waiting for my ChatGPT to reset, so this way I can finish up my episode from Thursday night. Because like what I'll do is I'll give ChatGPT the script from it.
You pay for it?
No.
Oh, dude, $20 a month, do it.
Yeah. And so then
you'll never have like to wait for stuff to reset. Dude, especially if you use it for like work or something.
I don't use it for work. I use it for podcasting. It's for my podcast. But I'll take my script or my transcript, throw it in there.
It doesn't make any
have it give me a script. Then I put in my AI voice generator, create, and then throw in the intro of the podcast. And then I turn around, and it's like on Spotify or on SoundCloud. I'll just take that 20 seconds, and that will be my clip, because you can do previews. Yeah. And so this way, it's like you have an opportunity to listen to what the podcast episode is going to be about, and then you can click on it or not. And so it's like I've actually seen an uptick. I'm getting almost like 200 episodes a week, or 200 listens a week now.
Nice.
Yeah, that was like open. I was like, holy shit! This is only like 7 days. If I would have kept this up with all my episodes, because it's like I'll post stuff from that's like 4 or 5 years ago. You know, repost that.
Yeah.
And just go from there, and it's
that's
like
crazy.
You know, it works. But that's the procrastination never settling. Now just I get like, okay, the way to make this work for me is schedule the shit out.
Yeah, actually work.
So like next week, like this week, this is my fourth podcast of the week.
Pro.
Yeah. This week is my fourth podcast. Next week I have 4 podcasts as well. Possibly 5.
See, like for like my scheduling on Facebook or whatever, it's like when I get tired of a game I'm playing. So it's like I'll play Madden for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be like, oh, I'm tired of it, and switch games. I'll be like, oh, now it's time. Like while I'm switching games and like letting the other one load up, I'm gonna like schedule out more.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to worry about it for another month. And then I'll play this game for a month. I'll be like, oh, tired of this one. Schedule out more.
Mm-hmm.
And then
yeah,
you know,
scheduling tools are worth its money, because it's like you're able to. It's like especially when
it's just like I don't even think about it. It's just like oh, I'm changing games. I better schedule out real quick.
When we were scheduling out, we were getting like suppressed. for the longest time. They're like partially censored.
Oh yeah,
But I think that was like for
We've had
our
a couple.
old
We've had a couple. We've had a
gonna
couple.
happen with
Yeah,
this.
we've
Yeah,
had a
it's
couple.
probably gonna happen
But then,
with
well, it
this
makes
podcast.
sense with those
Dude, they
regard.
they like almost penalize you
We-
for
we
like
have- we've had a
being
couple.
ahead. Yeah.
Which is weird.
Whatever. Like, you know, it's I'm using your platform.
Why are we trying? Why are you penalizing me for trying to
for
create
using
content?
your creator?
You're like, right?
Yeah, for using your like creator
Just trying
platform.
to like advertise our content, not even like creating it. Like we already created it. It's just like
Yeah, and it's wholly ours too. It's
Like,
not like
right.
we're stealing it from
No.
people. We're not like reacting. We're not like a reaction channel. I think that's something I never want to do. Like we can do movie reviews and stuff like that. I'm
but
perfectly
like
cool
yeah,
with that.
a couple episodes
But-
here and there, we could do that. Like,
But imagine just us like reacting to somebody else's content, reacting to something else. Like
All right, like reacting to Tim Pool said this, but
Yeah,
he's commenting
Tim
on this,
Pool
but we agree
commented
what he's
on
saying.
Jer-
I think we
Jeremy
should
from
do
the
it once a year,
Quartering.
like Brad's idea, where we watch all of our
We watch
content,
our content?
for the
Yeah.
yearly review. Like,
We could probably do something along that line. I know his idea for it is like kind of up there. It's not something I can edit, but like I've told him that, so hopefully he's okay with that. Because it takes a long time to do those types of episodes.
right.
And you know, maybe if we do it a couple months earlier, even then though, it's like, well, I don't have any of the tools that he wants, but we could at least do like a setup TV here or like a setup camera and look at couch, and then we could like watch our old stuff, you know, like we could put that together, our highlights or whatever. And what we would probably do, the best way to do this, would we would grab like every like most viewed short or whatever, and then we would just like put them all in a line, and then we just react to them. It wouldn't be a bad like
it wouldn't be
season
a,
ender, you know, like that'd
Just
be like
basically
a
have a green
200th
screen
episode
behind
or
us.
whatever.
So this way, while we're looking at the camera, looking at the screen,
The video's
green
playing
screen
behind
yeah,
us.
the
Video's
green
playing
screen
behind
is-
us and we're dying or whatever. Yeah, we're
yeah, right.
laughing or whatever.
it's the maybe video. Yeah,
It's the maybe
You
video,
know,
yeah.
or
where I'm
you're
talking
looking at
over
like,
here in the corner.
yeah, pretty much.
or the cancel this episode.
Yeah, the canceled episode, dude. We could just rewatch that episode. I feel like that would be
That one's not on air, so like they wouldn't even know,
I know.
that episode. So
reaction
it'd
to
be,
that would be
it'd be
hilarious.
it'd be our Easter egg.
Yeah, it'd be our Easter egg.
Can we find it on Rumble?
Well, no, and that's the thing too. It's like, do we go to Rumble for like our?
I wish
canceled
you had the
episodes?
demonic
I don't know.
episode still. We could have
I
watched that
know.
one too.
I know. That one
Right.
would have been
A banger.
that would have been hard to get through, man.
It was so funny.
There's no post audio I could do to fix that.
Oh,
Wouldn't have to. We just sit there and watch and react to it.
You're like breathing.
So
into
get
it.
this. So on my Monday night podcast, I sat down with the dreaded Archer, and him and I were recording. So it's like I'm going through it. Went through the AI program, going through, and then like all of a sudden I'm starting to hear, I'm like playing it back and just kind of in my background here. All of a sudden I hear these really weird noises. It's like their voices, like male and female voices, but I don't know where they're coming from. But it's like, and I didn't want to spend time to like tweak them all out. So I was like, I just want to get this episode done and ready to go for next week. But it's like I'm hearing all these random things that it's on his end, my end. It's like, what is being picked up on our mic from AI? Is like, are we piercing the veil in between the matrices or something like that? Or like there's entities trying to talk through the mic?
Think about if it like couldn't connect. Okay, so you have
Yes.
an entity, right? You have an entity out there that cannot pierce the physical veil per se. But say for whatever reason, technology could be that connection to them, right? So maybe they're like already out there in the world, and then our internet has picked them up, and then now our internet's like transmuting them, or they're able to talk through
There's
our
probably some
screens.
form of EMF to
Or
be
they-
able to pick up on that.
Yeah, or they're able to like some demonic entity that
if
can
you
not
get the
touch
old
the
tape
physical
recorders-
realm, but they can do the digital realm.
If you go into
Right.
those old, haunted houses, when you see like ghost hunters stuff like that, when they have the recorders for that, that's exactly what they do, and you'll hear a whole bunch of static, but every once in a while you get one word or two words.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Same.
think about the EMF stuff.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what if? Yeah, I mean, what if digital is like the only way that they can communicate? What does that mean? What does that say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't. It's like it's just like kind of working with the Ouija board. You don't want to find out what they're saying because it's like it could have repercussions in some form or
Yeah.
another.
But then you probably believe in ghosts. You probably believe in ghosts.
I've witnessed ghosts, so it's like I don't know, no doubt
Yeah.
me.
Do you think ghosts are some like kind of like a spiritual footprint of somebody left behind, and not
Is that
so
saying
much
you're not?
active.
You don't?
We don't have to talk about me.
Apparently, you have not witnessed it yet, or witnessed something like that yet.
I have, but I can explain like a million different reasons why it's not that. So I guess like that's why I don't believe.
Oh, I gotcha.
And I mean, like, what? I mean, how can you also? Okay, so if you believe in heaven and hell, then you can't believe in ghosts. Because
You have to believe in ghosts because they're all part of the same plane.
You would not be stuck in like a purgatory on Earth.
Well,
You'd
if
be
you're a
stuck
Catholic, there's purgatory, so then yes.
Yeah, but that's not on Earth. Purgatory is a place.
Well, it's a plane.
It's not here.
How do you know?
Exactly right. It's like it's like you gotta pierce the veil somehow. It's we have two different versions of us. You know that we have the multiverse, man.
Sure, yeah, but then the multiverse like isn't ghosts. It's
but
like
multiverse would be a
science.
physical. We're talking about a whole different plane and ether that's in between the two worlds. That's why we like have random situations like where I've talked on this podcast where I'm taking a shower and a bottle of cologne falls off the kitchen sink or the bathroom sink. How the f happened when I'm the only one in the room? I can't explain except for a ghost. So there is a realm that we just can't see that's inside of it, so they can't hurt us, but they can influence us. That's where you get the whole demons, they, them, see them titties, and then along with angels too as well for trying to talk to you doing bad things,
Yeah. No, this is the one thing, I think ghosts would be some type of footprint, right? So it'd be like an ancient footprint left behind by some type of either really harsh memory that like the place actually held on to, right? So it could be like, say you have a murder in a house, right? The house remembers the murder, not so much that, and it would be like the EMF fields, whatever. You can talk about that, like the electromagnetic pulse of like the death of how much hate was held in that room that guy murdered his family in or whatever.
Amityville Horror, yeah, I got you.
Something like that. Something exactly what I'm thinking about. Something like that, where it's like the house remembers, and everybody who steps foot in the house after that gets the same vibe, right? I don't necessarily think that like the souls would be trapped in that house just because they got killed there. Like that wouldn't make sense as, I guess, like if you're thinking along the terms of like Catholicism, it would not make sense. The soul itself would move on to some other plane or some other place, whatever. But like the actual footprint of that person's death might be there. Like the earth is almost holding on to it in that.
It's like a hologram that's on repeat of whatever occurred at said point. It's like it's on replay.
It's like the same kind of thing that you get like when you go to like Gettysburg, right? Like you go there and a lot of death happened, right? The rumor is that the flowers and the plants are still dyed with blood there because of how many people died. But like you actually go there and like you feel like somber, like you feel like almost an emptiness. You feel like a lot of death happened here, and everybody feels that who goes there. And it's almost like a digital footprint. It's almost like an earth footprint of like, hey, there was a lot of like emotion that came out of this place in humanity's soul, but at the same time, like in like that place of the earth, it like held it in.
It's so like the emotions you feel experiencing there in Gettysburg would be fear and hatred and death, and those.
But since it's after the fact and you're not actively in fear, you kind of just feel like
but that would be your footprint left behind. Is like there's the fear of dying on the battlefield without your loved ones saying goodbye.
Exactly. And you're maybe killing your brother or like whatever it would be. It would be a bunch of feelings. Right, like you're feeling death and hatred.
Well, just seeing so much death along your path,
a lot. But that would be one of those places where it's like the earth is almost like memory hold it. They're like, hey, when you go here, you might feel this because everybody else felt this on that day. Be like the 9/11 memorial, same kind of thing. Like you go there and you know that like so many people like had loved ones that died there, or like so many people died there, whatever. You like
I go like there remember. I know
like
it was an inside job.
Yeah. Bush did 9/11. Like you get over it, but it is something that everybody.
Do
felt.
I get over it though?
Yeah, right. It's not in the Epstein files, but they're coming out soon from what I know.
Allegedly.
What do we got for a question?
Yeah, send it.
Says, what is the best costume you've
I
ever
thought-
worn?
I thought you were going to say, did you miss me? And I was going to be like,
No.
That would be funny though.
yeah.
That would have been funny.
That would have been a good one. I think that would have been a great one. What was the best what now?
Costume you've ever worn.
Haven't we had this one before?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. I've talked
I
about
don't
my
know.
Different
costume.
question.
Okay.
I've answered it before.
Yeah, because I know I've asked this on this podcast
I had like the
too as
Screamo
well.
mask that had like the blood.
I think
Yeah.
it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh boy.
Actually, I might have said something different. I might have said something about like SpongeBob.
No, that was the one you mentioned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had a better.
Wow,
costume
this
then.
one's sad.
That is Abby's. Which, by the way, we need to have Trey back out here. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Call him.
Right now?
No,
Mm-mm.
I will.
We're on pod, dude. We're on pod.
We'll
can
have
get
him right
next
here.
week.
We're
We can
good.
get him next week.
If you had to banish one Pokemon from the Pokedex forever, like it never existed, what one would it be?
Oh, Psyduck, easy.
Psyduck.
Get out of here. Psy.
I don't know. I never played the game, so I don't know.
Psyduck.
Nothing, dang.
No Pokemon?
Nope. I'm Magic the Gathering guy,
if
man.
you could take one magic card out of the deck so you'd never have to play against it again.
Ooh.
It's a good
Ooh.
B-tier bowler cap question for people who didn't play Pokemon.
Right.
B-tier bowler cap
Yeah, I didn't play
question, yeah.
Magic, so yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
one for you. Yeah.
Oh, man, see, that's the thing is like I don't like the ban list because they created the cards for a reason, and the reason why we have a ban list because there's a bunch of little dead.
Oh, dude, you need a ban list. When you play competitive, you need bans.
No, the reason why
Are
we
they-
have competitive because the casual is
Keep
so
thinking.
competitive or casual is so toxic they had to create competitive.
What would be the card?
There's so many good cards that I own that I wish they were unbanned. I can't think of a card that I'd want to ban. All I have in my mind is like I would unban. I'd have like a dozen cards that would unbanned.
What would be a card that you just hate playing against, though?
No, see, the thing is like you just gotta
They
run
don't
more
have like
interactive.
Exodia or anything like that, where you're just like, dude, ban Exodia. Like, you can draw 5 and win. I don't like it.
I guess one would be is like Thassa's Oracle.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
a
get him out of here.
creature.
Hate him.
It's just a cheap win.
Yeah.
but it's an effective win.
That's the thing I don't like. Yeah, those cheap wins.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? What's your Pokemon of choice?
This may be disliked, but I'm gonna get rid of Ditto because you're not gonna have the same Pokemon as me when I throw it out.
Okay, so Ditto is an amoeba, and it can transform into the Pokemon
whatever
that you're playing
Pokemon
against.
you're playing,
And you get all
as.
their move sets, you get all their stats.
It's like
Oh, it's
a
whatever
copy
Pokemon you throw,
Pokemon.
it transforms into that Pokemon.
Yeah. Translates into the magic as a shapeshifter because you
Yes.
can do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a shapeshifter.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's a pretty badass card. So it's like I don't think I really want to get rid of it.
Yes.
That means
Yeah.
you're telling your opponents like you need to run more interaction to remove
Yeah,
that creature.
I'm gonna get rid of Ditto.
Ditto,
Yeah.
ban. Enter the ban list. Why did I get rid of Psyduck? I don't know. I just
Right,
don't like the guy. Psy.
He's just confused all the time. You have an advantage there.
Yeah. Well, then Wobbuffet would be the other one. Dude, get him out of the game. I hate
Not
him.
Mudkip, nothing. Like
Mudkip is so
Mewtwo,
overpowered, and I
Mew.
use him. He's on my team. This is another thing. So you have mentioned like you wouldn't ban cards that you like using, right? In competitive integrity, you don't do that either. So like if your team likes using a team in Pokemon, if you use Rayquaza, you're not gonna ban Rayquaza, right?
I might
Because you ban it for both people.
exactly. I might.
But like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I then you're
Like,
throwing
I
yourself
might.
off, and then you're like, okay, well, I really like Rayquaza. Let's get it out of the game, and then you have to sub in. So like, what do you sub in after that? Latios,
Mewtwo.
yeah. So you play Mewtwo, whatever. So like for you, if you're like playing a game, and you know that you can win with certain cards, know that if you ban them, they would be banned for both people,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
like, is there any other card that you like really just get rid of where you'd be like, I don't want anybody to win that way, right? Marvel Rivals, you ban Wolverine because nobody likes playing against Wolverine, and he's a tank killer, right? He does 30% plus damage on every tank.
Jesus.
Or it's
And
like
he
if I was playing Summoner's War, my Wind Panda would get the ban because they don't like my
Because both
attack
players
power.
hate it.
You're like,
yeah,
right.
both players hate it. Where they're like, okay, well, and then if you don't like Wind Panda, I might ban, I don't know, any other Summoners Wars.
Archangels or
Yeah, you'll like ban
something.
one that
Yeah,
they really like,
yeah.
or you know that
or
they're
dragons
almost
or
like they're playing a counter.
Yeah.
Like, and you vote on bans, right? So it's like, you know,
Actually, in Magic, we don't vote on it. It's just these group of people based off of all the underlings. It's like, you need to ban this card because it's like, I hate losing against it because I'm a little.
Yeah, because they're like bad. They don't know how to build a deck around.
So it's like
It's exactly
So
right.
like they're
But
gonna
people-
ban like
people get mad
the
at
One
that,
Ring or
One Ring
Yeah.
Knockout hasn't
Or
been
like,
banned yet,
is
but it hasn't
Black,
been in other
Black
formats.
Lotus Flower, is that one of them?
Black
like,
Lotus,
I don't know.
well,
all
Black
these.
Lotus has.
I don't know
It's
all
on,
these.
it's on the restrictive list, which means they
Yeah.
can only be
You can't
played
even
in
play that
several
card,
things.
yeah.
But it's like it's such a rare card and expensive card. Most people don't even play with them in their deck unless they
Yeah.
do a proxy, because it's like you
Yeah.
don't want to risk dare
Yeah.
finding out like, hey, this guy's playing Magic. Well, let's figure out how to steal it and run.
Yeah.
Because it's like there was a guy.
That's when you start turning into real life games where you're like, I'm gonna steal your sleeve.
One guy got murdered back in 2011 in Florida for his
Over
Magic.
in Magic?
Oh yeah, he had a $500,000 collection.
Okay, well I can see that. I guess.
Well, Post Malone owns the One Ring, and that one's $2 million right
that's
there.
what that's what he bought it for.
$2 million
Yeah.
card.
That's what he bought it for.
1.2
Well, that's the thing. Is like
million or
that's the
something,
benchmark. Is like
Like,
nobody's-
yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's one of one, so it's like it will
1.2
always,
billion in like a private concert or something
It's
like
insane.
that. Like yeah.
It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I own One Ring, so it's like I want the fan because it's like
Yeah.
I bought it one because it peaked at like over $100. I bought it when it was $60.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like, but it's like
That's
no,
a good
but-
question though.
it's a good
was a
question.
good
I do
one.
like that one.
Did Brad play Pokemon?
I'm guessing so.
'Cause everyone plays
He had a bunch
Magic.
of cards.
Julian, yeah,
He had a
'cause
bunch of cards for
he
sale
got a
that he
bunch
just
of
sold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got a bunch of them off like.
We'll have to re-ask this one when Brad's on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys don't vote on bands for competitive.
No, they don't vote on them. It's just all who most
there's
that
a-
gets going to go.
So like
you know?
in video games, right? So like a great example again, Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
You like ban characters based on like what they ban. So like your team could ban a character, say they like don't want to play against Wolverine, whatever, ban. And then their team knows that now
I don't
that
want to
you're
play against Venom.
well,
Right.
they know that you might be running Groot now because you're banning Wolverine because Wolverine's the direct counter to Groot. So they might ban Groot.
Oh, Groot's on their big tank is what
yeah.
you're saying.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Okay.
and then you have like, you know, oh, like they just banned my Groot. Well, now I have to play a different character. So now I might ban the character that, you know, like they're all gonna be playing, or like one of them is gonna be playing because they obviously are like playing against our counters at this point.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna ban the Hulk then. Like
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Ah,
ban
I
Hulk,
gotcha.
and then I'm gonna ban Iron Man because I don't want to. Yeah, so like you know, that's like the competitive integrity stuff. Like, and I know that's more team game based stuff,
Yeah.
but like
But it's like I feel
if you're
bad
gonna
for,
be
like,
playing
as-
with friends, like say you guys are casual, like Magic
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Gathering
We-
gaming,
everybody
and
has
you guys
their-
should do bans. You guys should vote bans before you guys start because
Well,
it might create
every-
some crazy competition.
every household
That'd be
can
fun.
set up their own rules. 'Cause you
Okay.
have your own
yeah, house rules. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
Monopoly.
like beer pong.
Oh, beer pong, Monopoly, you name it.
House rules.
There's some house.
The whiskey 1 mile run, whatever. Yeah,
I
I
play
get
with
it.
some people that I play with some groups. Like the banned list doesn't exist in this household. You can play any card you want, but you have to own the card. That is the caveat. You can't
Ooh.
proxy it.
Yeah, you
So
can't
it's like-
play like a
it's-
card with like a tape behind it.
You-
Do people do that? Print out cards and then
Oh,
play.
there's a whole industry
do like
because
the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Like one of my old buddies used to do that, and we'd all like actually call him poor.
there's
'cause it was
a
more
whole there's a
funny,
whole
but-
industry on proxies.
But he would grab like the best cards. He's like playing like Dragon of Ra. It's like, dude, you don't have that card. Why can you play that card? I don't have that card either. Like, you know, bring Dragon of Ra. Are you
But
kidding
you-
me? You can't just play the God cards like that. You don't even own them.
But that's how you get around certain things. Is like you can't if you don't own the actual card, you can't proxy it in. And it's like but there's also some rules that we make. There's some people that I have a friend of mine like Jeremy. It's like if you ever gotten a Magic card, if you ever gotten a Magic, it's like I know your funds are tight. Why don't you just go online? Here's a website. Go pick your deck out, and then just go. There's a whole industry behind it. Just print out the proxies. Have them print out your proxy deck because this is something that you don't play for the cards itself. You want the gathering aspect of it.
Yeah, you
And
just
The
want
collection.
You just
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to drink
yeah.
and like
And he-
play with your buddies.
Yeah, he just wants to play. He doesn't want to own the cards like I do, or have a collection. Because it's like one day, if knock on wood, some of these cards ever get to the reserve list, well then they'll never make another one, and the prices will skyrocket. You
Here's
know?
an epoxy one. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just use a proxy one. It's like this is perfect because you only pay $1 for the card, and so it's like it's fine. But that's like if you're depending on what group we play in, it's like that's how we determine the rule set on it. Because it's like it makes more sense because it's like I don't want you bringing in a card that you don't actually own with you, But it's like that's where all it comes like where everybody play with.
Yeah.
It's like we all know everybody.
You guys
we
kind of all like agree on it.
Yeah,
You're
we
like,
all
okay,
kind of know.
we
all
get it. Like
have.
Jeremy doesn't own any cards. Okay,
Mhm.
let's play
But
with him.
you
I
play
want him
Ryan,
to have
though,
fun too.
It's a whole other ball game.
Oh, I hope he takes it seriously. Yeah, I feel like he would.
Ryan, it all depends on what the rules set, the house rules that we're playing at, because everybody plays differently. Like we play at one house where you have to draw 10 cards, you remove 3, and that's your hand. Where at my place, you can draw 7 cards. If you don't like the hand, you can throw the entire hand back and get new ones. Because there's no real rule set on mulligans. Because if they did it, that's when one of the creators said like that would become a very abusive power. Because then what would happen is like they would break. Well, you have to have
There's no rule set on mulligans. You said.
Yeah, because otherwise then people abuse it. And
It's like
that's how they
golf. There's no like real mulligan, but you can take one when you need one.
I think we need to go play golf.
See, I'd rather go shoot my bow. Let's go shoot
We
some
can
guns.
do that too.
Let's go shoot some guns.
We knew gun
We could do that
shooting,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
Gun shooting's like the
I don't have any clubs,
commonplace
that's
for
why.
all of us. We gotta take Brad gun.
Well, we can go rent them. I don't have any clubs either.
Yeah.
Let's go mini golfing. We don't need clubs. For
Yeah,
that.
there we go. We can just borrow
Mini
those.
golfing would be fun.
Yeah.
We could take
Well,
the
if we
girls
want
there,
to
too.
go place to rent some stuff, we can go to Coyote Creek and rent their guns there too, because they have they have like 10 or 11 guns 12 guns you can choose from 22s all the way up to 45. So you have an opportunity. So like if you're looking at buying a gun, but you don't know how you can handle a specific caliber, you don't know what it's like. Like I rented a 38 special.
What are the prices on that?
They usually run deals, so you never know. So but they never post the prices online because it's like you never know when you're walking in on a deal. So it's like it could be $10, $15 or $20 for a gun to rent, and then the stipulation is you have to buy their
It's not
ammo.
bad.
So,
It's not bad at all.
yeah, they do. I like Alicia.
I have a
used
lot
to
we
go
can
there
shoot
for.
though too. So
I do too as well. I have
yeah,
multiple
you have a
pistols.
lot too.
I
Yeah.
have a couple.
We need a place.
Which I'm actually going to be going to a trap shoot here in like 3 weeks.
Good
So
luck with that, man.
I haven't shot trap
Dude,
in
trap
decades.
is hard.
Trap is fun, so I don't.
It is
Last time
fun.
I shot trap, I pulled 3rd place. So
Nice. Yeah. 'Cause it's all about timing and leading.
right behind
It's
my
just timing, yeah.
brother,
Mhm.
2nd place.
That sucks.
I don't care. I was happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guys, I haven't not meant to like. Okay, I'm just gonna say something really sappy here, real quickly. Okay, while I'm here, right? I didn't mean to like start out the summer on like a kick where like I feel like I barely see you guys. I've been busy. I was talking to Tyson about this the other night too. Tyson's one of our 3rd shift guys.
Okay.
At our place, and
Yeah.
yeah, I was talking to him about this. I'm like, I feel like if I don't like finish something in like 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like I just completely fail out on it, and that's how it's been the last basically like 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
I feel like I've just like have not like been living up to like where I gotta be every day because I have not finished that code that I've been working on for so long to get this podcast automated. So I hope.
I think you need a break from this code. I think that's what it is.
But dude, if I take a break now, like we're gonna be behind. We're gonna be like really
Let
far
us
behind.
be behind. Let us be behind.
No,
We can catch
No.
back
we're
up.
just good enough.
We can catch back up.
Our goal is just to make
we
you
gotta
look.
we gotta make them look. Okay, we gotta make
We're
them
making
look.
them look.
We gotta make them look.
Now we gotta let them. We gotta get them to bite. You gotta let it sit for
Yeah,
a minute.
that's true.
I think it's take a break.
Mhm.
I think it's let it sit for a minute.
No, I'm not gonna take a break because
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is we're gonna take like too long. We took like 2 weeks off one time already, and it's like ooh,
Well, that was
So-
because we had the holiday in between stuff like that too.
That's
And you were
true.
Two
gone.
holidays, yeah.
Yeah.
2 holidays, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. I just don't want to get guys. We gotta come back
Mhm.
stronger. That's what we gotta do. And
We
I think
shouldn't have been
that
so aggressive in May.
yeah, May is really like our mess up month, honestly. But that said, we should go mini golfing, or we should
Mhm.
go to the shooting
Bowling or
range,
something.
or do something
Yeah.
like that.
Because I got a scope on each side in too, so it's like,
Yeah.
and I gotta get ready for Nebraska because I'm about ready to transfer. No, I transferred my money to my lease down in Nebraska, so it's like I'm gonna get down there and I want to get my bow tag so I can hunt as much as I possibly can. Granted, it's an 8-hour drive one way, but it's like
Yeah.
I'm spending $2,000. It's like I am not going to be spending $2,000 for 9 days. The ROI is just not there for me to do that. It's not justifiable for me. I could
Yeah.
do that here for free and then go out and just go to public land.
Yeah,
And
you
I
gotta
have a
get
friend,
free.
which I got to remind him. I got a friend of mine that called me. He's going to help me get on board with going to Fort McCoy. He's been hunting for like 40 years. So
Okay.
it's like, I'll take you out there. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have somebody to be able to do it because he knows where things are at. He knows where the wolves are at. He knows where the bears are at. So this way you could allow levels because Fort McCoy is just massive, but it has wolves, it has bears, and it's like you don't want to be walking in on a position where you're at rocking up on a sow and some cubs, because that's the most dangerous situation. Because you can deal with a boar, but sow and cubs, man, that's gets scary.
Yeah. So guys, I'm sorry that like we just haven't been doing as much as we could be. I don't know. Like
you
I
don't
said,
have a
as soon-
membership to anywhere, so it's like makes sense. Well, I have a membership now
And there we
to
go.
Ettrick.
Yeah. Is it like $10 days for
That's
gas?
$15 for a year.
Oh, for a year.
Yeah.
Is it free gas then? Or
I have no idea. There's probably it's got to be like it could be free gas, but it's like it's just so cheap. They're probably like they're encourage people just to become a member because it's
They
like
take your
it's
friends
cheap.
because it's $10 to go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's $15 for a year for a year-long membership. It's like
Yeah.
just go there. It's like you can go there twice or 3 times in a
Yeah.
year. You pay for your membership.
Because I think like okay, so this week I will probably take a break from code. I'm probably gonna like work on getting B-tier content up, just to kind of like schedule us out till August or whatever, just so we're like there.
Mm-hmm.
But what I kind of want to do, like, I kind of want to build the rest of that Springfield, because I've not. It's been a part. It's just been a part. Like
Do you have
like,
all the components for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to say I'm like $2,400 invested into that gun.
Dude,
So
it's like you want to shoot that.
I want to
though,
go
boy.
shoot that.
That's-
But I have to
that's-
put it together.
Yeah,
still.
yeah, I get it,
So
man.
I'm gonna put that together probably next week. That's probably gonna be like my project, and I'm telling Kayla that too. So it's like I'll probably just be chilling in here in the living room, just like cranking away, hitting things.
Hitting your vape and just cranking
Yeah.
away.
Literally, that will be me. So the next like week.
Him and his nicotine now.
Oh yeah, my nicotine vape. Oh god, yeah,
Yeah.
shit. Like
Just hope you don't get popped.
popping zins, you know. Can't believe he's doing that now, you know. But no, as soon as I get that
That's
done,
the
we
gateway
should-
drug right there.
Zins.
No,
No.
just tobacco.
No.
Yeah,
Tobacco's
yeah,
not-
yeah,
No. I was popping pills way before that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already,
Made you look.
yeah, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell down below. This is B tier, and we made you look.
Just good enough.
Just good
Peace.
enough.